Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at this Grand Design Solitude. This is the 346 FLS-R. R standing for residential refrigerator, residential appliances. We'll roll the intro and we'll get right into it.
Got an RP review, come and hear what I say. From the bedroom to the kitchen, all the nooks and crannies. Tune in every Wednesday, it'll be amazing. Walk through Wednesday, come take a tour. Check every feature and do what more. Walk through Wednesday, hit the road with it. Tune in every Wednesday, it'll be amazing.
Alrighty, as always I'd like to start at the back of the vehicle. You can see up top there is the backup camera already installed. Check out the back of this thing, guys. Look at all the storage in here. You've got a MORryde pull-out tray. This thing, there's your power cord. This thing will pull out quite a ways. Fit all of your hard to reach stuff in the back here and make it much more easily accessible. You can access all the storage from both of these sides. Just tons and tons of storage. I mean, you could even hook up a TV in here because there's cable and a power outlet up there. Bring a TV outside or just set it inside here. Close it up, lock it up when you're done. Is heated. You can see a vent over there. We'll get over to that other side and take a look at that. Nice ladder heading up to the roof. And this does have prepped inside for washer and dryer. The previous owner did have a washer and dryer in it, so you can see the vent here, so that you can put a vented system in there already prepped for it. You do have a power cord reel here that's actually electric, so awesome feature there. Like I said, there's that heat there. You can see there's your Valterra pump for emptying out your waste tanks. There's 6-point auto level, and check out this suspension. This is riding on 215/75 17.5 Cooper tires. This isn't upgraded. This came out with 7,000 pound axles. They've upgraded to the 9,000 pound Comfort Ride Super Spring suspension. 50 amp hookup. You do have the water heater here. I'll have to take a look. I'm not sure. It's probably just a standard 6 gallon. Got your furnace. They do have the guards on them. Keep critters from getting in there, especially mud daubers building a little home in there and clogging that all up. And then coming up toward the front on the service side, you've got your outdoor shower here, your Nautilus panel. Love those Nautilus panels. You got another power outlet here. They do have this prepped for. This is the factory water filter, which is there. There's also another RV water filter that they have hooked here. It's actually 3 of them. There's a 3-stage water filter in there. Let me get the camera in there so you can see that. So you got 3 different stages in there. Those are all disconnected right now because of being winterized. Then coming on up front here, they have upgraded this to a Gen Y gooseneck hitch. They have the Onan 5500 generator installed already. A couple nice Rhenology batteries. There's one heck of a solar system on this, guys. From my understanding, I believe it's 18,000 watts of solar on the roof. Huge charge controller. Everything's done by Victron components. There's the Multiplus 2. So from my understanding, this gentleman that owned this, he wanted to put the solar on it. He went down to Texas to the NRVTA. He went to take a class on solar. Since his rig was there, Todd that runs that, if anybody's seen his videos, you know who Todd is. He brought it in and they had the actual students install this system through Todd's supervision. So you know when Todd does it, it's a great system. This thing works flawlessly. Look at this. Already pre-installed side cameras along with the backup camera. So you've got 2 side cameras, the backup camera. I do believe I also saw over here slide toppers are They're on all the slides. You've got a touch pad lock on the door. Of course, the step above steps. Heck of a system. They started out with a 7,000 pound axles on this. These are upgraded to 9,000 pounds. Shock absorbers on it, so it's a lot better riding. You're not going to get a lot of that, as much earthquake inside as you do when you're pulling anything else down the road. Everybody knows when you pull one of these down the road, it's like pulling an earthquake or driving in an earthquake. Everything's shaking and shimmying, and you never know what kind of surprises you'll find inside. All right, speaking of inside, let's go take a look on the inside and see what's going on in there. Alrighty, so coming up into the unit, you kind of enter right into the kitchen. You've got a lot of nice solid surface countertops, a little flip up extra countertop here as well as over there. Residential size stove, residential Samsung refrigerator, as well as residential microwave. Got my favorite buttons on it. Ooh, we got my pizza button, got my popcorn button. Gotta have those. I don't see that's an Insignia. Let's see, the brand of the stove is also an Insignia. So quality products there. Nice big pantry over here. Guys, you know what I like. Look there, adjustable shelves. Always love those. We got some pull-out drawers in the bottom. And you've got some other pantry space next to it here. Again, all adjustable shelves in there. And fixed shelf up top, but a little cabinet up there as well. I call this my pizza pan drawer. So quite a bit of storage back up into there. And then you've got some more kitchen storage into this. Some more kind of snack goods possibly into there. There's 3 drawers up underneath those shelves down there. You've got a couple shelves, a couple spots underneath here with some shelving in it. So that's great storage up underneath the island. This is a one piece but separated sink. So I love that. Upgraded faucet on it. There's not a lot in this unit that these folks didn't upgrade. So this is definitely lots of upgrades for the price that it's being sold at. Nice pull out, 2 trash cans, one for trash, one for recycling. Excellent little kitchen table for 4 chairs there. And then we got a couple steps up. You always do in the front. You got steps up to come up into your living area. We've got 2 sofas. Those will pull out into beds. Nice big front windshield. Does have all the, if I can get my hands on it. Yeah, this one's got the cord sticking out. Nice blackout shades on all the windows. The front one has it as well. So you got the blackout shade that it'll go in behind. If you pull it down correctly, it goes in behind these tracks here. That'll help it pull up tight against there. So you can black out that front windshield as well. Great ambience. Get all that light out of there. Open this here up. You've got your radio connected to that, connects Bluetooth. And guys, this has the TV on the elevator. Like I said, they upgraded everything. This is actually a Roku TV. So it is a smart TV. I believe it's a TLC Roku TV, but let's get her up here and take a look. And if I'm not mistaken, that's a 50-inch. But like always, at the end here, we'll get to the specs. Yeah, TCL. So we'll get to the specs here at the end and give you all the information on that. You do have a control panel here. Shows all of what's going on with the solar. Batteries are idle right now. I am pulling 21 watts, showing 196 watts going from the solar in. We're only pulling 14 watts of load. So inverting power, not really using much with all the lights off. We'll flip that light switch off and see what happens. Yeah, our load went down. Oh, that's AC loads, excuse me. So we're 14 watts on the battery there. I shut the lights off. Now we're down, oh, it's charging. Putting in 36 watts. So it's not showing me what I'm using. Of course, I'm not positive of how to run this thing, but there'll be instructions with that. So you'll be able to see how that works as well. So after coming back through the kitchen, this does have 3 air conditioners. There's one control there, one controls here. There's another one in the bedroom. And let's walk in and take a look at the bathroom here. So coming into the bathroom, you've still got your solid surface countertops in here. Nice big stainless sink. Good size medicine cabinet there. They did install some extra baskets here to put some of your items in. They've got some baskets over here that they've installed on the wall. You can put a few little things in there. Some on-command hooks in there to hang towels or whatever. Nice teak seat for sitting down in the shower. And I absolutely love this shower head. Now this would have originally came with the glass doors. Those glass doors are really heavy, so they've added this pull screen for the shower instead. That's a nice add-on. So when it's opening, it's actually squeegeeing all the water off and letting it run down into the little tub there. And of course, we've got the porcelain foot flush toilet over here. Definitely porcelain. And of course, okay, I'll do my test on it here. I think even with these doors closed, I'm going to have lots of elbow room. So definitely Fluffy certified. Also looks like they've installed a toilet paper holder here. So that's also nice. You've got a cabinet underneath there. They've added a couple extra things in there to put stuff on. And we get a nice drawer here. And a really deep drawer down there. One could almost, if you didn't need that for storage stuff, you can almost drop a little trash can into that. So a lot of good storage in here. Well thought out of when they added all their add-ons on. And then we're going to come into the bedroom. Definitely a big king bed here. You do have 110 and USB outlets there. I can see your furnace down below, so no floor vents. It's all in the walls. Got a couple little add-ons back here. They've added on a little, I'm not sure if Grand Design did that or if they did that, but this little basket holder there. You can put up a remote in there or stick your phone in there overnight. Nice little ledge actually on top of the headboard that you can set your phones and such on. So nice looking. I love the way the inside of that looks. They do have on-command strip holders kind of put all over, you know, hang a pair of pants or shirt or something. And there is was a TV here. They've got the mount already on the wall for that, so you could put another TV up. Nice big dresser drawers. And another cabinet over here for some storage. Not soft close on that, that's surprising. And then this has got either you can put a rod in there for hanging storage, or you could put stackable laundry. They use this for stackable laundry. There's their vent that they installed. There's your hookup for it. You got 2 outlets, so 4 total plug-ins there. I'm not sure why you would need 4, but if you had other things you could put in there as well that might use that. And let's see here. Nice big closet area. We do have a little light up here. Let's get the light on so you can get some light on the clothes there. So big huge closet that goes all the way through to the other side. So ample space there for hanging storage. And then below that, let me get this relaxed so I don't forget. You got 6 more drawers down here. There is some good storage up underneath this bed. Oh, so quite a bit of storage up underneath it there. Little storage areas off the side. This is real shallow, but it's kind of felt, so you could put a lot of nice, you know, store some jewelry, some hidden stuff in there that you wanted. And not only that, but this drawer will pull out and it becomes a nice cushioned seat, or, you know, a place to put your foot up on to tie your shoes. Opens up and you got storage up underneath it as well. So a lot of great storage options in this. We're very well thought out floor plan, I believe. So let's go out here and we'll look at some numbers. Okay, sorry guys, before we go over the numbers, I wanted to show you what this is in road mode. So when I first come into the door right here, I can turn left, and I definitely have access coming up the steps to the bathroom. I also have great access to the bed. If I wanted to lay down and take a little nap, I can get to that real easy. Unfortunately, the third thing I always look for is getting to the refrigerator. Well, I kind of got a slide here in the way, so that can be difficult when you're on the road. However, I always say, if you can get the steps down here, you can get the slide out. Problem with that slide, excuse me, is this is hydraulic, and this slide and that slide work together off slide one switch. So if I wanted to pull that out, I could kind of see both of them are running at the same time. But the great thing is this kitchen slide is moving first. So I can get it pulled out, and if I pull it all the way out, it doesn't stick out any farther than the steps. In fact, it's about the same amount. So that gives you access to walk in here to the kitchen, and believe it or not, I can get half the refrigerator opened up easily. So I can have some drinks stored in there. On moving day, I could get sandwiches put in there. Plenty of room to move around. You can sit down at the table and eat. So even though I have to put one slide out to get to everything, I'm still going to give this a B, even a B+. Because like I said, this slide does not stick out any farther than the steps do. So if you've got room to pull your steps out, you've got room to pull the slide out. Just thought of something else on road mode here. I'm going to put that one slide out just a little bit. I mean, you could even come up here, possibly get up past this one slide, and have this other one still going to block it. I was thinking I could come up to the front here, sit in the recliner, and take a little break from driving and watch a little bit of TV. But I think this other slide being in is going to block that. And if I'm at a rest area or something, I don't want to put any slides out any farther than I absolutely have to. So that probably won't be an option. So yep, I'm still going to give it the B+ though. I mean, to me, this is definitely doable. I've seen worse, I've seen better, but it's definitely not bad. Okay, now let's take a look at the numbers. Okay, so the numbers, I like to have the most accurate numbers possible. So I've built a little spreadsheet with all the units we have on the lot. Went out and physically looked at all the dimensions, all the numbers, measured bed sizes, everything to make sure all the information is 100% accurate. Kind of stickler on that. So this is a 2022 Solitude 346FLS-R. The R means the residential appliances. Length on this, 37 foot 11 inches. Height is 13 foot 5 inches. Width is 8.5 foot wide. Let's see. Oops. Shrunk the screen by accident, I'm sorry. And let's see. GVRW, 16,800 pounds. Cargo capacity, 2,578. Hitch weight is an astonishing 3,096. So you definitely want a diesel dually to pull this with. That's a lot of weight up in the bed of the truck. So you definitely want something heavy that's going to handle that. This has got 93 gallons of fresh water. You've got two 50-gallon tanks for your gray tanks. One being for the kitchen area, the other being for the bathroom. And then you've also got a 50-gallon black tank. The water heater on this is, I thought it was a 6 or 10. It is actually a 12-gallon water heater, 35,000 BTU furnace, 18 cubic foot on the Samsung refrigerator, 3 air conditioners, all of them 13,500 BTU. Like I mentioned before, it is 6-point hydraulic leveling system with 9,000 pound axles, independent suspension. You've got 5 slides on this. The king bed is a 72 by 80, so it's a true full king. There is a 50-inch TV in the front here. Awnings on the outside. One is a 16 foot, the other 6 foot 6 inches. Like I said, 18,000 watts of solar. Has a 3,000 watt inverter on it. The generator is the Onan 5500. It's got 16.3 hours on it. This is a 50 amp service. Does have the slide toppers, does have a fireplace up there. Sorry, I didn't mention that. And I think, let me double check on this one. This might be wrong. I have it saying there are no tank heaters, but I thought I seen, let's see. Yes, it does have tank heaters. I've got on my spreadsheet that it does not. So I was incorrect on that one, guys. So this does have tank heaters on it. We'll get that changed there. So awesome unit on sale right now. If you go on JD Powers, which is where almost all dealer will get a value of what a used unit is worth. If you check all the boxes on what this has, you know, the televator, the upgraded suspension, the generator is an add-on, all the solar and inverters, all the add-ons, this should be priced around $90,000 to $95,000 for this unit. Guys, we've got it on sale right now, $73,399. That's as of the recording of this. Today is March 6th. I'm recording this on a Sunday. So that price could change. I tell you when I'm recording it and why is because, you know, next week we're getting into the heavy part of just beginning the camping season, and prices tend to go up then. So if you're interested in that, I'll put my phone number on the screen right now, 319-775-0312. I'll throw my email up there, rkolosik@gmail.com. If you're in the Cedar Rapids area and you want to, excuse me, I had a kind of an itch there. If you're in the Cedar Rapids area and you want to come see this in person, I'll throw the address up there as well. Guys, don't take too long of thinking about this one. This one isn't going to be around long. This has got a lot of features, a lot of benefits to it. I mean, you can live off grid for quite some time. I mean, your biggest drawback is just going to be that 93-gallon fresh tank, and that's a pretty good sized tank. If you're an experienced boondocker, you could easily make 2 weeks out of this, easily. So guys, give us a holler. Like always, happy camping. We'll see you on the next one.